this, guys. I'm just gonna erase this part right here a little bit. There we go. I don't like that part, so let's get rid of that. Good. Good, good, good. And leave it alone until next week. Okay, that looks good. Everything looks nice. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I add some black to this part. I'm just adding a little black here and there. There we go. Good. Give me a second. Oh, okay. Good afternoon, and welcome back to Painting with Dave. We're still working on this watercolor that we started three shows ago, and I hope that you will enjoy this one. If we're just using the same colors, the yellow, a little bit of burnt sienna. We haven't used this acrylic yet, not yet, but we will. Then we got some Van Dyke brown, some Prussian blue, and some Ivy black. Those are about the few colors that we're using. And the other color, no, we don't have green because we mix up our own greens, and if we want orange or any other color, we learn how to mix it up here. We've done we're finished with this side of the painting now, and last week we started on this side. We're going to finish that. We darkened down the waterfall where the waterfall looks nice. But we're going to do some different stuff with the waterfall too. So I'm very pleased how that looks. Then we're just going to now just do this part right here, and we got the land to come in. Now this looks like a little another plane. That's all it is. Like here, we're going to work ourselves down with this one here. So I'm going to go back into the 1-inch brush, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of the burnt sienna again. And we're just going to start shaping out here a little bit. Right here, because we need some to hold the water together. So right here, we're going to have more stones sticking out here and here, like that. Bring them down. And we're going to have a big stone here. Have a few stones here, finish this up, and then we're going to have some trees, more trees down here. So right now, this painting is looking real. I'm pleased how this one is. If you ask me, I really don't care too much about the paintings I have done. I don't think any artist does. But every so often, artists will look at a painting and say, hey, this one is a nice one. And this one is trying to be one of those paintings for me. So I got some Van Dyke brown on my brush now. Now, it's still pretty, my brush is still watery, have a lot of water on it, so you probably won't it's not even gonna show that much. It's just gonna be a little darker. And I'm just filling in up around here a little bit, you know. There we go, something like that. I'm gonna wait for this to dry, because right now I do have a lot of water on it, and if I try to add some trees to it, it's not gonna look good. So, with the dry brush though, I am gonna bring down some of the paint, which will take away some of the wetness. There we go. And the only part we're looking at right now is just a little bit up just this part here that we're gonna work on. This part here will come later. And like I said, we don't want it to look exactly like this side. That's why these trees, the mountains is up higher on this side. They're a little bit more lighter. We do have trees on this side, but not these kind of trees. It's not as much trees as what we have here. It's a little bit different, and that's what you want. You don't want it all look too much the same. Okay. I'm gonna go into some of the brown, Van Dyke brown. This just about dry it off how I want it. And once again, I'm gonna just add some brown to it. I'm just gonna come down nice and easy, very light, just like if I was putting on the mountains with the oil, putting on the highlights if I'm doing oil paints. It's very light. And it will shape it the way how it should be shaped. There. The only thing I'm trying to do, the most important shape I have that I'm trying to keep is the shape of the top. There we go. The shape of the top is this part here. It's always the very top of it, because on the bottom, I could always change how it looks on the bottom from the top. And I'll show you in a couple minutes. We've done that on the other paintings, but we could do it here too. I'm gonna pick up I'm gonna add just a bit of water, and there's one or two of them that I could do right now. Like with this one here, I could just pick up some of this brown, and whoops, that's a little bit dry. Okay, a bit of water. And right here, I could just come back around and just drop this down. See? Whatever I want to bring down now, I could shape it with the top that's already there. As long as you got a good top, good shape of top, this one here, I could bring some of this down now. See that? These stones are going to be a little bit closer. They're going to be a little bit bigger. So I'm going to have a little bit more details. This, like I said, these here was little different stones, except for this one here. But everything else, but this one here, this cliff here, is really going to be a little bit different. This one I want to look more like a bluff. Now I want this one to come out more into the water, but not straight down. So I'm gonna have to put a little bumps and curves and there. But I don't want to go too far into this one yet. Some like that, okay. Now I gotta do something with this one. I don't like, bring this down, there. Something like that. Good, good. Okay. Now I'm gonna have a little bit of trees in front of this. Go back into my blues, my yellow and blues. I don't have too much water on this one. Okay, this may look a little bit green, it may look a little bit blue, but that's what we want. I don't want everything to be green. Bring this one out. I don't want this one to stick too far out. And I don't want it to be too bushy. It does see that to come down, something like that. That looks just about how I want it to look, something like that. There, that's all. That's all. There. That's nice. Yeah, it's nice. It doesn't looks almost like this bottle. But other than that, now I gotta take the brown. Come on, take the 1-inch brush, take some of this water off it, and let's add some nice stones, dark stones right underneath this to hold that. See that? So we're gonna come back. Oops, too much water. And let's wait for that to dry. A minute, and it will dry. You know, like I said, take your time. We're in no rush. We're in no hurry. When you're in a hurry, that's when a lot of this doesn't work out. The other thing you could do to help, another thing, you could get a piece of paper and write where some of the lowered leaves are at. If you want to, it will take away some of the paint. But if you really want to dry it and take a lot of this off, you could, like this. There. There, see? You could, and that will help to make it dry. Up here you could do the same, but you really don't want to tap it too hard up here because you don't want to lose all your shapes and shadows that you already put in. There, see that? Good. Now if I want to work on the bottom, let me see, I'm gonna get some of this brown. Doesn't have, now my brush has some water on it, but not much. And too much, still too much water on my brush. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna have to redo this later. Okay, no problem. Good. I could come back and we do some of this in a minute. It's still wet. So I have time to talk to you, that's all. I would like to, I know all the holidays is over with, but I could wish people happy, if they had a nice Easter, a nice Yarmulke, Hanukkah, and Ramadan. Those was the 3 big holidays about a week ago. So I hope everybody had a nice holiday. I hope everybody is enjoying this beautiful 85 degrees weather. Wow. Wow, what beautiful weather. We waited for, I don't know, what, 5 months for nice weather like this? Maybe it had been longer, so wow. Wow, that is nice. I even took a long walk yesterday. Okay. I know it's still a little bit wet, so I'm just gonna pick up the paper towel. I'm just gonna thin this out some. That's all. I see we only got 17 minutes, and I would like to finish this mountain, this side. Okay, let's go back into the brown. That's what I wanted, some brown, just to fix up that bottom. Okay. I hope this works now. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this, there we go. There we go. Good. So a little bit wet. I'm gonna use the script liner brush. Let's see what I could do with that. Okay. Come across and come down. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. Okay. Bring some. Go back here. Okay. Let's come up here. There we go. Bring some down. There we go. There we go. This part is drier down here. There. See, there we go. Yeah, we'll finish this. Let's fix up this corner here like that. There. That's a little bit too dark, but that's okay. Let's take the script liner brush and add a drop of water up on that, a little bit of water. There we go. And we'll just thin that out. There we go. Thin this one out. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Bring this one down a little bit. Okay, there we go. Then maybe the light hits that side a little bit more. Oh, that's gonna look nice. Now I'm gonna go into the burnt sienna. It's the sienna. And the land is right about here. So let's add a little bit of land. Coming across like that. There we go, something like that. And we'll get a little bit of sienna on this one, and we could add some dark to this one. There we go. Yeah? Shape it. Do a little bit of shaping. Look at that. Look how nice that looks. Bring it up here. There. Let's get some green. Let's make up some green. Let's see. Here we go. Got some blue. I might have to get some blue and yellow out later. Some yellow there. And let's have some foliage right around here. There we go. And take the brush, I'm going to clean this out. Because there's a part here I don't like. This part here, I don't want this to be. Here we go. There we go. Something like that. I don't mind you mixing some of the green with the burnt sienna. I just didn't want it. We'll add some green to this side too now. There we go. Good. Got 12 minutes. Yeah. Good. Now, we're going to let that dry. I'm going to pick up a little bit. I'm going to pick up a little bit of the black, with a little bit of burnt sienna, with a little bit of Van Dyke brown. More black than brown. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is right here, I'm going to put a little stone in the water right here. See that? There we go. Little stone. We'll fix that up with a little bit of blue. There we go. There we go. Maybe put another one down here. I'm going to take take a little bit of water. I don't know if this would be, I'm just gonna use I'm gonna add a little bit of water with this. Which one I'm gonna do, which one? I'm just gonna thin this out some. Thin this out a lot. Right around here. Something like that. Watch. I'm gonna take some blue. Which time I got? 9 minutes. Okay. What I'm gonna do is get a little bit of blue. There we go. Add a little bit of blue right here. And I'm gonna just, oops, take a little bit of blue. There we go. It's a little bit too much. Okay. And right here, I'm just gonna add some water coming down from it. There. Is that, wow. Maybe it's coming, maybe that's inside. Maybe I put too much on it. I don't know, maybe it's too high. But it's okay. It's a little bit too dark. And that's what I'm trying to do, is take out some of this water. There we go, there. Leave where we left, no. And now I'm just gonna move this out a little bit, like that. I didn't want that to be there, so I already, for our next, no, I still got 8 minutes. I am gonna remove that, some of that, because it just doesn't look right. I went too far over, so I'm gonna take a little bit of, and I'm gonna get rid of all this. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all this and all this. A little bit more water. I'm gonna get rid of all this. I'm gonna keep the stone here, but I'm gonna just get rid of some of this. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take it clean. Use this one here. Now, during a waterfall, you do have foam, so I'm gonna bring a little foam across here. And that would thin that up. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm just going to all this. I'm gonna foam all this up, because during the waterfalls, you got a lot of foam, especially if the further it goes down. So. Foam all this up. And if there's a little bit of water that goes over that stone, that's good. I got 6 minutes. Now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna work a little bit on this water coming down now. Because right here, I'm gonna go across and pop, 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 pop. I'm just gonna, a little bit on this side. A little bit of water. Don't want it to be too strong there. Let's see. Got 5 minutes. We can finish this part of the water. Okay. Then when you come back, I'm gonna explain something about the water. This way, people could understand. I want that to be lighter. That has to be a little lighter. The bottom part, I just wanted it to be light, but I don't want to do like we done with the clouds. I just want to make it very light coming across here. I don't want to show, but at the same time, I don't want to get rid of all that beautiful white neither. So just take your time. There we go. Something like that. And we'll let this dry a little bit. Okay. There we go. Good. When you're doing water, let's say water, you want it to keep it parallel to the top of the paper. That means a lot of people will make the water turn or bring it higher, and when you do that, the water looks like it's coming off the page. It doesn't look like it's flat. So it's very important that you keep it straight, even when you go around a rock, and we're gonna do that on here too. I'm gonna put some stones in the water and bring the water around the stone, make it look like it's around the stone, without it look like it's coming off the page, or make it look funny. Woody's gonna get this time. I want to thank the CCX for been with the shows. The managers up here, they're all so great. They make all of our producers, us producers, and the show hosts too, comfortable. They really help if you have any questions. The classes that they give out for the cameras and the editing is some of the best. And sometimes a lot of us, especially me, I don't have time to really give them the credit that they do. I'm doing the watercolors like this because my director of the show, Sharon, she's still out with her hip replacement. I know she's getting stronger, and once she's able to come back to the studio, we'll have more people working the cameras, and maybe in a couple more months, I'll start doing some oil paintings again, because I'm starting to miss the oil paintings. But I enjoy the watercolors, and I hope you've been enjoying these classes too. And you could always call up the studio and see when I'm here, and see if you could become a guest on the show, and you could see from the beginning of the show until we're all finished with the show, and see how everything works on the show. We only got a few more minutes, so I really want to thank the people that's been watching the show for all these years. We're pushing on 400 shows soon, so that's a lot of time that everybody let me into their homes and enjoying these shows. So again, I want to thank you, and again, I will see everybody next week. I'm just going to dip and dab on some of this until I see you next week. It's not going to be too much. So with that, again, I want to thank everybody coming and wish everybody a fantastic 85-degree weather again for the next few days. Bye-bye.